Welcome, Croninweb here with another video on cold calling and trying to help individuals that have a problem with it. You know, at WA, most of the people that come to WA because they want to be an affiliate marketer and want to be able to market online, and they don't have to face anybody but the computer. And that's exactly what WA is ultimately the best tool, the best place, the best online business community that I've ever seen. And so therefore you will learn the 85-90% of all what you need to know right inside of WA. And even concerning the cold calling, there's information you can learn about. And there's a few people out there that would like to maybe make some referrals offline and in their local towns, share with people what they have found at WA. And so my effort is to try to bring that individual that would like to do what is called cold calling to a place where they can have a paradigm shift, a mindset change on how to do it and enjoy doing it, not fear it. There's always going to be butterflies. I don't care how well you become at your craft, how many skill sets you get with your craft. There's always butterflies. I used to say when I was doing boxing, I was a heavyweight and had butterflies every time I had to get out and throw fists or box, as we would say. Anytime you compete, anytime you're trying to achieve something that you have to initiate and you want to share with people or engage in, there's going to be a certain amount of fear. As you see up on the screen there, you got cold calling, warm calling, known calling, relationship calling, follow-up calling, open the relationship calling. Now, the way I advise people is that really want to learn how to go about their day is they have to change the mindset that they have concerning cold calling. And in my blog and some of the teaching tutorials there, I try to get over the fact that if you will have a mindset change and start calling cold calling really going about, the definition of cold is that you don't know the individuals. And of course there's some individuals that you would consider to have a warm relationship, or it's not cold any longer. Once you met somebody once, it's not really a cold call no more. And the truth is, it really never was a cold call. It was just a situation or a fact that you don't know those individuals. And we dubbed it over the years, and many years back, cold calling. It scares people. Cold. Who wants to be cold? Dead people are cold. Dead fish are cold. Cold is cold. But anyway, a warm calling, you've met them, you've got to know them a little bit, then you can make a known calling. If you make enough known callings, you can end up making having a relationship and do a relationship calling. Then you can learn how to do follow-up calling. And then you learn the big one, how to open the relationship calling. Now, I'm going to cover each one of these a little bit. And in between, if you think about it, follow-up calling really is what leads to the next progression. You do a cold call, you follow it up, depending on what goes on, that becomes a warm calling the next time. And then as you visit with someone that you have met before and it's now more of a warmer relationship, now you get to know them, and so then it becomes a known calling. You know, and having knowns around you a lot of times is better than having talented people because you know what to expect. And then from known calling, you build a relationship. With follow-up calling, you follow them up and you get that relationship with them. And then, of course, follow-up calling in itself, knowing when and where and how to spend time on it makes a big, big difference to do follow-up calling. And they open the relationship calling. Now, once you have a relationship with people, once you actually are able to talk with those individuals about matters, about companies, products and services that you represent, and you will be able to call on them with the idea or the thought process that, you know, I'm going to share with them what I'm doing here at WA, or I'm going to share with them what I have to offer. You know, if you believe in your products and services, and you believe in them, and you believe you have something that is of value that you can offer those individuals, you should never be ashamed or never fear offering it. Because if you believe it's great and you're getting benefits from it, then, you know, you should have all the confidence in the world to offer to anybody, or try to help solve their problems with it as a solution to their problems. You find hungry people in any situation, you know, hungry to make money online, hungry to get their writings published. They like to write, but they just haven't never been able to make money from their writing. Just hungry to want their own business, hungry to work for themselves. And if you believe what you have to solve that problem for them, you shouldn't have any problem offering it to them. But you see, it comes that time that you, in the old school, we'd say you got to close the deal, you got to close the sale. Well, I changed the definition of closing to opening. Instead of closing a sale, I open a sale. I open that relationship. I get to the point where I'm speaking with somebody, I say, you know, let's take this relationship, you know, further, and let's go ahead and open it up by let me get you set up and signed up to where you can get a couple free websites and some free hosting. In the days of marketing in the industrial industry, we open relationships by saying, look, it's time to have a mutual understanding and open a relationship with you, let you become my exclusive distributor dealer here in this area, and we'll give you exclusivity, and we won't work with nobody but you, and we'll even come in and help train your representatives how to go out and represent what they sell. Teach them how to quit trying to sell what they represent. And so I just want you to know that what this is all about is a mindset change and a paradigm shift to being proud of what you have, and having confidence to give the information out. And as we go along, as I recently posted a blog about the By the Way, we're going to cover that, and we'll go into these concepts and paradigm shifts and mind changes that we need to have. You know, what you believe is what's going to dictate your actions. And so, you know, if you believe all dogs bite, then you'll run and avoid all dogs. But if you'll just change that, do a little bit of identification and evaluate what you identify, and realize that all dogs don't bite. That's an improper belief. Some dogs bite, and you just need to identify what type dogs would or wouldn't bite. Once you identify that, then you don't have to fear all dogs. And just by changing that one belief in your mind, then you don't run every time you see a dog. And it's the same way. Not every person that you don't know, or every company you've never been to, in there, the statistics say, the numbers say that you will find somebody that'll warm up to you, and you'll get to know them, and you'll build a relationship, and you'll follow up, and then you will open a relationship with them. And that when you open it, it'll be a call to action for them to become a partner with you, to joint venture with you, to go down the road on the same rabbit trail, I call it. When you run that same rabbit trail with people, you can get a lot accomplished. And there's power in agreement, and just get in agreement with them and work with them and help them. The great Zig Ziglar said, if you'll help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you need. And I repeat that over and over and over. And you know, people helping people is a part of the solution. You know, one day a guy said, well, if that's part of the solution, Ed, what is the other part? And I said, well, you know, I was finally thinking it was everything else we were doing except helping each other. I said, well, you know, the other part is that we work with those individuals that have a desire to succeed and are willing to put forth the effort to do so. That in that effort, they shall not fail to help each other and succeed at their endeavor. That's the other part. So, anyway, I don't want to make this too long. So this way you'll be able to come back and go over this, and I'll be able to add to this information, teaching, tutorial, whatever you want to call it. It's a way to communicate to you what I know. I'm willing to share with you what I know, and that's really what matters. And I do it for my reasons. Not every person in life goes out and actually practices what they teach in school. There's many people that go right on into a professorship and teach in colleges who never went out and practiced what they teach. In theory, they never went out and did it in the practical world necessarily. Maybe just enough to get their degrees and so forth. But anyhow, WA likes to help you. I like to achieve that which WA likes to achieve as well, and that's to see other people succeed at their effort of being an affiliate marketer and learning how to go offline, and at some point you'll be able to even offer many other services as you learn them and make partnerships and build relationships with people here at WA. You don't really know where the journey is going to take you, but I can assure you one thing. If you decide you want to achieve and you believe you can, and you can conceive it in your mind and you can get it in your heart, you will be able to actually achieve that in reality and going out, and I will help you. We'll start wherever you're at. There's a place that you're at, and it may be so deep and dark down in there that it takes me maybe 2 or 3 months to get you just to come out and see there's daylight out here, and that the rocks aren't falling and the sky's not falling. So that's for you that really would love to do it, but is too shy, or maybe just don't know where to start. So anyway, we've been in this tape a little over 12 minutes, this video, so I'm going to sign off right now. And of course, y'all know Croninweb. You can contact me, PM me, and I'll be glad to assist you with any questions you might have. And of course, after posting this, right below it, you can post in the comments as well. And don't forget the other trainings on cold calling. Just go to the search, what are you looking for, and put in there cold calling, Croninweb, and you'll get any other teaching or tutorial that I might have. And I'm going to continue this as long as I possibly can and are able to. So have a great night, and go have a great day or night wherever you're at, and we'll see you later.